Alright, before we get moving properly, this is one of those walks where it's worth just taking a second. We're on Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. This part of the city was here long before the Strip became what it is now. Just let the sounds settle for a moment. Everything is very close together here. By the end of this walk, we'll probably understand why people have such strong opinions about this place. And believe me, they do have strong opinions. This is the Fremont Street Experience. And once gambling became legal in Nevada in 1931, this street took off almost straight away. Casinos didn't spread out much here, they just kept building beside each other. So we end up with all of this happening at once. Bright lights, noise, people, music, all overlapping. It's been like this here for a long, long time. As we walk, one thing starts to stand out pretty quickly. Nothing really feels separate. Music drifts across the street performers blend in with the crowd. Casinos open straight out onto the footpath. It can feel very busy at first, but after a minute or two, it just starts to feel like Fremont Street. A lot of classic Vegas imagery comes from right here. You got those old neon cowboys, you know them, Vegas Vic and Vegas Vicky. Did you even know they had names? But they stood on this street, and in fact, Vegas Vic still does. They were there just to pull people into the casinos. They weren't meant to become icons. They were just trying to be louder than the place next door. One name that comes up a lot around the Fremont Street area is Benny Binion. He ran casinos here on Fremont and helped turn poker into a serious thing. Did you know that the early versions of the World Series of Poker happened downtown, right here, not on the Strip? That history, that still hangs around this street. See, Fremont never really tried to become something else. The Strip went bigger and shinier. Downtown, it just kind of kept doing its own thing. Some of us walk through here and feel a bit overwhelmed. Others actually feel comfortable. Once the performers start, the whole thing will make a little bit more sense. This is where Fremont really shows what it's about. Performers here aren't tucked away or scheduled. They're literally just part of the street. If someone can hold a crowd here, they've earned it. We're coming up alongside the Four Queens Hotel and Casino. This place has been part of Fremont since the 1960s, and it hasn't tried to dress itself up as anything else. No big theme, no spectacle, it just blends straight into the street. Video poker's everywhere downtown, and bars like this are a big part of the atmosphere. We'll see people taking it very seriously and people just pressing buttons and enjoying themselves. That's what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing. Both seem equally at home here. Inside, a lot of these casinos feel familiar. I keep calling this Binions by accident. That might have something to do with the few drinks that we've had, but it actually makes a little bit of sense once you're in here. Fremont casinos, they grew up together. Same era, similar layouts, similar priorities. I'm not going to claim to be an expert here, and mostly the mistake was the fact that I saw a little advertisement for Binions earlier. These places have lower ceilings, tighter floors, not much separation between one space and the next. It doesn't feel carefully designed. It feels more like it was added to over time. I kind of get the feeling that you're meant to keep moving through places like this, not to settle down in one spot for too long. The canopy overhead is one of the biggest changes Fremont ever made. By the 1990s, downtown was really struggling. Most visitors were heading to the Strip for all the glitz and glamour, and this area was really being left behind. Covering the street and turning it into a shared space, it was a gamble at the time, but it completely changed things. That's the Slotzilla zipline running right overhead. People flying straight down the street, and if you watch, you're going to see them in this video. Right through the middle of everything. It's loud, it's bright, it's a bit mad, but it fits. Music like this just pops all over Fremont. We don't really plan for it. We just stop when it catches us. And this is kind of Fremont in a nutshell. Loud, busy, a bit all over the place. Some of us walk through here once and feel like that's enough. Others keep coming back night after night. Either way, it's a street that's been doing its own thing for nearly 100 years. Thanks for walking it with me. Also guys, if you don't mind, drop the video a like if you made it this far and subscribe. The channel really appreciates it.